On my memo tonight, how to make 11 million shillings in 2 years. First, get a job at the Ministry of Education in a department that is charged with early learning and basic education. Then, establish a ghost secondary school, preferably somewhere in rural Kenya. Let's call it Mundeku Secondary School in Huisero, perhaps. Think of the appropriate number of students you need, of course, depending on how much money you want to make. And then proceed to allocated capitation funds meant for the free day secondary school program. How is this done? By manipulating funds so that cash is deposited in a bank account purportedly for the non-existent school. Are we together so far? Good. Now add the school name in all the payment records and then always insert your personal bank account number against the ghost school so that you can process the payment. If you successfully do this, sit back, relax, and watch the money rolling in. The ghost school will be receiving funds through your personal bank account, and you, my friend, will be the sole beneficiary of the stolen money. Sounds like a movie, right? Well, folks, this is a true story involving one Momanyi Charo, an employee of the Ministry of Education, who over a period of 2 years used his position in the ministry to divert funds meant for a non-existent school to his personal bank account. By the time his ruse was discovered, Momanyi had stolen, get this, 11,131,305 shillings. He had already spent some of the money purchasing land and vehicles. You see, Momanyi was a clerical officer whose duty was to enter data from forms submitted by sub-county education directors. Between August 2017 and September 2018, the period within which the money was stolen, Momanyi prepared schedules of all schools that were to benefit from the free day secondary education funds. Now, I find it interesting that for close to 2 years, no one detected the blatant theft or even bothered to check whether this school or any others that were receiving funds existed, or whether the money being sent to the schools was being used appropriately, or whether these funds were making any differences at all in terms of delivering quality education to its students. Momanyi has been arrested and prosecuted in a court of law, but is Mundeku Secondary School the only one of its kind out there? Could there be other ghost schools receiving funds meant to help legit schools? Authorities need to be more vigilant and make checks just to see how things are on the ground. Kwani huenda kwa ground, mambo ni tofauti. And that is my message.